Hello, hello, hello. For the third time with my dinky self. Oh my God. Excuse me for the long introduction. Excuse me for the long silence. Thank you all for being here. I would appreciate it if you would hit the like button. I am so sorry. I got have you sitting here for this long intro and then it's on silent for so long. Hello, BL. Hello, Bird. Hello, Renee. Hello, Very Carey. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all for being here. Dr. Lashandra, thank you for being here. Bird, Outspoken One, Tammy Lynn, thank you for being here. King Roman News, hello, how are you? Okay, let me see who else I see. Sandy, thank you for being here. Vibrant Lull. Okay. If I miss someone, I don't see you. Everything doesn't show up. And Disa, thank you on StreamYard. RNY TV. Eve Dallas, thank you for being here. Choreo Lover, thank you. Ox City Queen, hello, hello. Hood Scriptures, it's always good to see you. Stephanie Rhodes. Okay, let's get into the commentary. Girl by the Mystic. Hello, how you doing? Soul Sister #1 show. Okay, let me see. I want to make sure I don't miss any of you guys. Lena Pretty Brown Eyes. Six, hello, how are you doing? Because I had you guys waiting so long. Mimi 126. Kina H, hello, Camp Me. Uh, L Lance, hello. It's always good to see you as well. Okay, I think I got everyone. And if I didn't see you, you didn't show up on StreamYard. So let me get King Roman's message off of here. You know, why they got me stuck up here. Hey, Chocolate Coco 85. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me on today. And I want to put I came live today so I can give you guys information. Let me wait a minute. Let me be sure you guys can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you guys can actually hear me. I would greatly appreciate that. Make sure my sound is okay. Let me see if I see any ones. Oh my goodness. Thank you, BL. Thank you, Lex. I see the ones. Okay. So today I came to you, and I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving weekend, and I hope you guys, caught up on some sales. Those of you who like to catch the Thanksgiving, at the Black Friday sales and all of that. So I hope you had a productive and nice weekend. I know some of you guys may have had a chance to get away and visit your family, so that's always great. So. Um, I came to you today to talk to you about the Perfect Pet Contest. It is Saturday, December 16th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. And on Eastern Standard Time, that would be 3 o'clock p.m. on a Saturday, December 16th. Okay, the contest consists of three obedience commands. The obedience commands can be commands of your choice because I know we all don't train our pets to do the same thing. We train our pets to do what we want them to do. So the three commands can be of your choice. And note, the more difficult the command, you're going to get higher points for the difficulty of the command. And say, for instance, you don't have a pet that works on commands, say, like Betty White has pigs, you may have gerbils, you may have a snake, you may have a rat like Uppity. Uh, you guys can actually put your pet through an obstacle course that has at least three different challenges to go through, and you will be scored on those three challenges. Hey, Carolina Blue. Hey, Connie, how are you? Okay, so I just want you guys to know that this is not just for dogs, which I love, but this is for anybody who has any pet. You have an ex, well, if he's your ex, he's probably not trained, huh? RNY TV, girl, you're a mess. Ex boy, if they're your ex boyfriends, I know they're not trained. Tammy Lynn, I would like to see Pastor J enter with Lyric for a boxing match. Well, Okay, I would that would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. It is open to everyone. I had previously said that I wouldn't let content creators win a prize, but I spoke with one of my judges who is Lex Max, and she said, I don't see why not. They enter other competitions. And I was like, you're right. So, content creators, you are welcome to enter for the prize as well. And we're gonna have a winner takes all prize pot. And I have learned from my last challenge. After you compete, you will be scored by all of the judges. I'm trying to have a three-judge panel. We're going to be scored by all of the judges on a 1 through 4 of your commands, and we're also going to put a poll in the chat of 1 through 4. So whatever is the highest number in the chat, that would also go to your combined score along with the judges, and that's how we're going to judge this. We're going to judge this out in the open. After each contestant competes, they will hear their scores, and then the next contestant will come up, and that's how we're going to do this challenge. If you want to contribute to the prize pot, you're more than welcome to contribute to the prize pot. All monies are going to the contestants, and I hope you guys, at least come out. You do not have to be on camera. You can aim the camera towards your pet and have them do the challenge and do the commands or whatever. Aim it towards your obstacle course and have them do the challenge. So I hope you guys come out and not no roaches. We can't have roaches. We can have rats, but no you got to leave your bed bugs and your roaches at homes. You guys are pushing it with the rats. And if you got and it's my contention that if you have a rat in the contest, I would hope you have a snake too to eat the rat, because I am so squeamish about rats. Hey, kind to me, how you doing? So, Demetrius, there's a lot of pets in some homes. Yes, there are. Gary, you being messy. Are you talking about roaches? You're talking about multiplying roaches. Yeah, it's a lot of pets in some home, but a lot of people have varying pets. So I don't see. Hey, Mike Lewis, I don't see how anybody can train fish, but no, I've never seen a trained fish. But all pets are welcome. Is my point. So let me remove this banner, and I haven't seen a lot of things that have been going on the YouTube streets. Uh, I was quite busy today. Um, there are a lot of unwanted guests in some homes. Yes, that I would put it that way. A lot of unwanted guests. Well, some people just don't even bother to care. So maybe they are wanted. Miss me. I got. I got. I got a fish that would eat out of my hands. Okay. But they have to do three tricks, Miss Me. That's the only thing. It's been quiet on here. Okay. I hear that there was some a little commotion. Madam Whoop-ass, hello. I hear that there was a little commotion going on. But your camel, I want to see it. You're talking to Very Carey. Very Carey, are you gonna put your camel in the pet competition? Yes, three tricks per pet. So we're going to skip over you dragging earlier, Ronnie Q. Listen, you're messy. You are so messy, Choreo lover. What happened was I went over to Ness's channel, and I was just sitting in the clouds, and her messy ma Davna was like, Ronnie Q, hit the link. I'm like, hit the link, why? And she was saying that I was uninvited from this fantasy competition, YouTube Streets Awards that Trish was having. And I went up there to take my bow as a gracious person who had been disinvited to the fantasy contest. And then here comes batter body up there. The person who's sending out her news that looked totally like some batter that's made with buttermilk all curdled and lumpy comes up there seeking attention. Now there was several people in the chat was like, well, what started all this? Why don't they like each other? And I couldn't even remember. I just knew that this wasn't my cup of tea from my own personal experience dealing with this person. So somebody in the chat finally wrote, she forget that she came up, Ronnie. You were uninvited to an event that does not exist. Exactly, Kina. Uninvited to a fantasy event that is going to bring in $11.5 million in sponsors from the talents of the Mo3 sector, the beef sector, and the black sector, luring in ticket sales. Okay, not from the page that they have 300,000 subscribers in. They're not going to use any of these people on this fantasy page that they have over 300,000 subscribers on. No, they're pulling from the pool of the people of the talent. And I'm not poo-pooing on the talent from the people in the beef sector, but it seems like if I had a channel with over 300,000 subscribers, I would cast a wider net to procure the endorsements and the finance of big names enough. So if she can pull $11.5 million off of the beef sector talent, imagine what she could be a billionaire if she procured talents from these over 300,000 subscribers page that she will not name. So there's that. Okay, back to what I was saying. So I get up there, and then here comes this attention seeker who has to take mental health breaks. And I think it was time for her to have a mental health break today. Now, I was doing a show. Someone reminded me. She forget that when she came up on Ronnie Q chat and started talking off topic, and Ronnie Q threw her down. And that's when I remembered why this person irks my last nerves. So I was we were having a conversation a while back, and it was around, hey Miami Popo, how you doing? And it was around the time that People of the Game information, People of the Game's channel was flagged. And he got a strike, and the person that got the strike then went forth and used the information that he put on there, which has to be your name and address per YouTube guidelines. You have to put that on there. So then the person who did the strike went out and did a whole expose about who he was and what alleged criminal activity he had been into. And I spoke about it. And I was like, that's wrong. Google does not give you the information to come on YouTube and dox a person. So here comes Buttermilk Body Bitch come hitting my link. Well, they had the right to strike his page. And I just summarily dismissed her because I clearly stated that if you have a right to strike somebody's page, yeah, you can strike a page. But my point of contention truly was that you're not giving their personal information to come out and dox somebody and their address, their alleged criminal past, or anything like that. So that was the reason why I can't do that person. And always caping for the wrong stuff, always out here caping for BS. So yeah, that's what happened with that. So let me see what you guys are saying. It's pretty lame how people strike just the docs. Yes, pretty lame. And the thing about it was, you have to appeal your strike if you don't want the strike to go through. And then when you appeal your strike, you have to put that information on there. Okay, so People of the Game appealed the strike, and therefore the information that he put on here was put out here for YouTube fodder, coupled with alleged police reports and police actions and all this type of stuff. And that's not why YouTube make you put your information on there. It makes you put your information on there just in case you legitimately have a copyright infringement that you want to use an attorney to remedy. So, and in fact, People of the Game did get that strike reversed. But in the meantime, while he was getting that strike reversed and had to put his information on there, he was thoroughly doxxed. So that's what happened. And then here it comes, oh, she had the right to strike his page. Well, and So in true fashion, she really didn't have the right to strike his page because Google reviewed it and said, no, we're taking this strike off. It's bullshit. So mm, there's that. You that's Google. Google needs to change that, you think? Okay. So let me see what else you guys are saying. So let me see what else. Hey, Miss Magnificent, how are you? Please support the Foot Fund. Ciao. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are interested. Oh, thank you to my new member. I forgot about this. So much Grace became a YouTube member. Thank you so much, Grace. Welcome. You are my very first member. I totally forgot to talk about this. Okay. So, I have now started memberships. So, what I plan to do, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I plan to do on the memberships because I talk about a variety of topics and I do like to engage with my audience. And hey, NYW. So, I do like to engage with my audience on different topics. So I have three tiers, and I'm going to dedicate my highest tiers to some things that I really like, and I'm going to be doing collaborations with other YouTubers that do the things that interest me. I'm going to be doing interviews. I'm going to be doing demos, DIYs, and those types of things with different people who may upcycle clothing, who may do their own clothing, who do tablescapes, who do floral arrangements, who do any types of arts and crafts and things like that. And they'll be refunded with a no thank you. Hey BC, how are you? Yeah, so those are the things. NYW, thank you for becoming a member. And on my second tier, I'm going to talk more about things that sometimes we don't feel freely. Miss Toby, thank you for becoming a member. And sometimes we don't feel free in talking about certain things. And so I'm gonna save that for things like talking about the crisis in these types of crisis in like the Middle East and things that are going on there. It's a lot of things that go on in the world that people want to talk about, but they sometimes they feel like they need a safer place to talk about it than in the wide open YouTube street. So, I want to throw around ideas and things like that in the second tier. And the first tier that's going to be open to everyone. We're going to do announcements of what's to come and things like that, and do some membership only lives. And that's what we're going to do. And as I, tighten up my visions for my panels, and I would definitely come out and do membership live because membership has its privileges, and I really appreciate you guys, and I want to be able to give you guys something different because I know that a lot of people have a lot of different type of interests, and uh, if you guys want to follow me on that journey, you're more than welcome to come. So those are some of the things that I am going to be doing on my membership live. So I definitely want to get with other creators and creatives and do things like in fashion, like show you the high lows of fashion, how you can integrate like different fashion trends into your wardrobes, makes staple wardrobes as opposed to shopping for outfits and shopping for this. Build a wardrobe as opposed to a closet of clothing. Those are the types of things that really interest me. So I'm going to be doing that. and I'm definitely going to try to get some YouTube influencers that I have been following for a while to come down and talk about the newest trends. There is a person that does recycle fashions. There is a person that does designer dupes. And I'm going to, for people who are interested in that type of content, that's what I'm going to be doing on the highest tiered membership. So I hope you guys, if you're interested in that, I hope you guys join me. And, you know, I appreciate you guys. So, okay, that's my membership. So what I want to talk about now is I wonder, have you guys heard about um wait a minute. Let me remove this comment. Okay, here we go. So, I wonder if you guys have heard about uh-oh, I still didn't remove my comment. The Moms for Liberty. The Moms for Liberty is instrumental in getting a lot of books taken out of our libraries. And most of the books are by African American authors. Most of the books are about African American history. They have flagged a lot of books as being too mature in the intimate realm, and these are ways that they have flagged books and things like that. So, heard about? Have you guys heard about uh, the Moms for Liberty? Don't tell too much, Ronnie Q. Hey, UNC Girls Bad Weave, how you doing? We had a great time on Holes with Heart last night. If you missed it last night, please, please, please. So much grace. Thank you for becoming a member. Please, please, please go back and check it out. Okay. I know Maya Angelou is at the top of the list. That is correct. Maya Angelou has been removed from a lot of libraries, and not only libraries, not only Maya Angelou, but a host of different authors have been removed from libraries. So I just caught this article on the way in, and I will okay. I will I will definitely bring forth a list of different authors and the content of their books that have been taken out of books out of libraries. So the point of the matter is that I have heard them, and that story with the pastor in Philly is wild. So this is where we're going. Thank you, Footsteps in the Dark. This is where we're going. Okay, so Moms with Liberty thinks things are too mature for children and they shouldn't be in the library. All of this all inclusiveness that people are pushing and pandering should not be in the library. So there was a pastor that is the head of one of the Moms with Liberty groups who sends out people to join this group, send them to other churches and stuff. His name is Fisher Jr., who leads the Center of Universal Divinity in Onlay, uh, Pennsylvania. He helps connect the right wing group with local faith leaders to boost membership, and other leaders say they're shocked to learn and that in 2012 he pled guilty to a felony count of aggravated sexual assault of a 14-year-old boy when he was 25. Okay, so this is who they have in place. They have so many morals and values and all this type of stuff that this is the head of one of their this is like the main pastor that they go to. Fisher is a registered ex offender database maintained by the Illinois State Police, that the information is also listed on the National Ex Offenders website maintained by the U.S. Department of Justice. And then he says, well, I never went out of my way to hide anything. I'm in the database. It's an easy search. So they can go and search out all of these books. Hey, boss lady, they can go out and search out all of these books and things and say that your children shouldn't learn their history because it hurts and offends and it makes people of the generation that had you in bondage feel a certain type of way. So they can take all this history, but they can't do a simple Google search on this pastor who is over their organization in Philadelphia. Okay, and this is another thing. See, you got to be real careful. They don't want your child to read this, but a national spokesperson for Moms of Liberty did not respond to a request for comment. But Sheila Armstrong, another GOP ward leader, who also chairs a local Moms for Liberty chapter, expressed surprise, saying that she had just received from the State Department of Human Services a child abuse history certification in Fisher's name so he could volunteer for an upcoming Christmas party for an autism non-profit that she leads. So, they're trying to protect the children. See, these people didn't even bother to Google search. But as long as this is a black pastor, So as long as we can get people as long as we can get black people to help you pull these black authors out of libraries, it doesn't mean that they're doing it. It's not a racist slant to this, because look, he's a black guy and he's doing it, but you have not even researched this black guy. Any black body will do as long as they get the work done. So what do you guys think about that? Yeah, it's a lot. I just want to know what you guys think about that. They're not shocked, in my opinion. In my observations, those who are vehement in their religious belief are also often deviants. Just my opinion. Yes, you do find a lot of that. And then, oh, okay, she cut the. Yeah, that was a lot. Uh, yeah, so we have to be careful. And then they were setting this man up, had got him some type of certification to be over autism children during a Christmas event. Never bothered to research them, never cared. Uh so many black folks are lost that it is unbelievable. Exactly. Exactly. And the problem with this is they're spreading this, and they're trying to get help our future generation of children to be lost as well. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I don't know if a lot of you know that this is going on a large scale, that they are trying to, like, let me get on James. Like, wait a minute. Let me see. I missed that. It said the most self-religious always doing the dang most. So it is also uh incumbent on us to teach our children history, and to be abreast on what's going on in the world, because they like the saying say, those who don't, if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. And so I think that that is the setup to remember yes, yeah, I do remember them. One of them died, the yeah, and yeah, that is, I think that that is the play, because for me, if I look at what's going on in the Middle East right now, uh I read a it was a news report where someone Biden's press secretary was doing a uh a question and answer with the press, and they said, well, what do you feel about people taking to calling Biden Genocide Joe? And he called himself being so insulted, like, how dare you say that? So what we're witnessing here is people trying to okay, and people trying to black out the horrors that are going on in the world today, and to act like it's normal. I To act like you are wrong to be offended at the overt. These people are saying they want to annihilate, they want to wipe them from they want to do away with them entirely. And it's many applications they said that you cannot say the word genocide with the G. You cannot say annihilate them from um land to water or however. Yeah, you can't even say these things on social media. So we are sitting up in a atmosphere like this where we cannot be aghast at, the stuff that we see out here that's going on in the world. And then there's the wiping away of our own history, and many of us that are like not engaged about what's going on over there because we don't know that history, but many of us do know that history. So are they kind of making things palatable for whenever that types of thing happen, wherever it happens, anywhere around the world, is my question. Are we trying to make things that are so disgusting palatable? Hey, Big Set, how are you doing? Okay, so let me see what you guys. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. Okay, so let me see what else you got to say. It's really close to I yes, not close in my opinion. I think that it has way overstepped it. I think it definitely has way overstepped it. I'm completely offended by the BS. I agree with you. Hey J True, thank you for being here. Okay. And there has been so many different reports of people who are doing silent protests, who are being physically attacked. There was a young man in New York City. He was in they gate the basketball courts in New York City, and he was standing there with his son, and this woman, he had his phone out, and this woman, don't record me, and he started recording her because of her actions of her verbally assaulting him from across the basketball court, and then he started filming, and then she rushed up on him, threw her phone at him. He had a toddler who was like maybe four, wasn't five, like 3 or 4, and she threw the phone at him, and she kept charging towards him and says, you can't record me, and then threw her hot coffee at him with his toddler child standing there. So then it got it went viral. She has been arrested on several hate crime charges. But I want to know if you guys saw this old white man from the Obama administration. He was the liaison between uh, Israeli and Palestinian affairs for 4 years during the Obama administration. So I want to know, did you guys see him? And he would go out to this guy in New York City who had a food cart, and he would harass this guy on a daily basis. He would say some of the most cruel, disgusting things to this guy. Ask him, did he R-word his daughter? When you die, do you know that Muhammad is gonna do this, that, and the other to you? Some of the most vile stuff that this guy was saying to him. What are you doing here? Go back to where you from, this, that, and the other. You saw that, Choreo Lover? Oh my God, he said some of the most vile things. He would hunt this guy out. Only one time. I mean, it's not one. It didn't happen one time. You see him in different clothes, walking up to him, even knocking on his thing for him to open up his thing, and so he could harass him. Okay, okay. Let me see if you guys saw that. We can't start at 1948. Yeah, exactly. Who's it exactly, J Truth? Whose land is it anyway? Okay. Okay, so what happened is they finally arrested this guy on several hate charges. Now, this guy was in the Obama administration. He was over the Israeli Palestinian in relationships. So, Can you imagine if he's acting like that on a U.S. street? How his policies affected those people. Can you imagine how his policy affected those people? If you Google it, you would definitely find it. A guy from the Biden administration arrested for harassing a uh, Muslim street vendor. You will be able to find it. So he has been arrested on many, many hate crimes. Okay, let me see what you're saying. Why are you surprised when we just had an administration that before that clown was elected, everyone was looking over their shoulders for the last 4 years? Exactly. I definitely agree. Yeah, but if you guys happen to see that, it is like really something to see. Uh, sure was. I know Obama and Michelle was surprised. Okay, so yeah, there's that. So here's my last thing that I want to talk about today, and I brought this up on my last video, and I wanted to know: have you guys seen how Asians are doing their hair to look more like black people's hair? So I want to know, what do you guys think about this? They are sitting, they're having a whole procedure done so they can come out with their hair looking like black people. They're using, the guys are using a sponge to get the little coils and everything. So I'm wondering what you're thinking about this. This young lady, she has a whole TikTok page dedicated to cultural appropriation. I say she tries to do the dances and the whole 9 yards. None of her videos shows her with straight hair. All of her videos shows her hair in this type of state. Now this is like the process that they go through. They wind their hair on these things that are like large Barbie pins, and this is what they're doing to achieve this hair. So I want to know if African women are now proud of their hair. They sit and they get their. Then it's not like nothing. We sit and get our hair braided. I mean, we know long process of getting things done. So they get their hair coiled around these things. They get solution squirted on it, and then they come out like this, and then they do a series of brushings to actually get the kinky look. So this is what's going on. Let me see what you guys think about this. I'm missing the comments. Okay. I think that he really meant that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I may have missed something in that. Black people set all the trends. Okay. They've been doing that for years. I didn't know that, Queenie. I had no idea. I was like, oh, what? Okay. I know they had, everything about our blackness is always being appropriated. Shaking my head. Well, I guess they figured the black community has purchased enough wigs from them. Okay, I'm that messy. No, that's tea latte. Yay, I'm glad that they are doing their hair like ours finally. Okay, that's yo. They want all the rhythm but none of the blues, right? Okay, black people was in Asia before Asian peoples. Okay, exactly. Look at who owns the beauty supplies. Exactly. And has cornered the market on that as well. They want black culture, but not the struggle. Exactly. So we spend years trying to straighten ours. Exactly. So I are you guys offended by this, or is this just like par for the course, or do you look at it as appropriating culture, or do you look at it as just a hairstyle? Is what I'm saying. So that's my question. Is it just a hairstyle, or is it cultural appropriation in your opinion? Let me see. I agree with the chat. They've been. I didn't know that they have been doing this for a while. I heard that they didn't want to classify as being white people. Par for the course. Okay. Nope. I don't know if it's your nope is it a cultural appropriation? I guess you think that it's not cultural appropriation. Maybe that's what the nope is for. Asians love black culture, but are racist as a mofo. That has been my experience. The natural hair movement has been powerful. Okay. A topic for another day, sisters. Let's start with ball flower agreement. Oh, you're talking about that Middle East thing. Yes, that is a long topic. And one thing that I learned about this Middle East thing, that the people in Palestine did not want to vote when they had to vote in Hamas was voted in. But I heard on a news organization yesterday that it was the George W. Bush administration that pushed for them to vote. And then when the vote was tallied, Hamas had gained leadership at Palestine, and the Palestinian people did not even want to vote. But we went in there and we muddied the waters, and then we want to blame the people who did not even want to vote for, oh well, you guys didn't do enough to get them out of power, you guys didn't rise up against this power source that yeah, so yeah, there's that. This is a like long, okay, this is a long thing going all the way back to 1948 when they separated the lands and gave the Jews more land than the Palestinians. So this is a long sordid history. Okay, so okay, I'm going to get back to the hair thing. So are you guys offended by this hair thing? Remember, Bo Derek did braids on one of her movie 10, yes, and when no white people were doing it before that, and she looked great, yes. And remember, listen, remember how Kim Kardashian uh got her hair braided? Remember how which one of the Khloe Kardashian started wearing different colored uh wigs, and then Kelly Osbourne started wearing that lavender wigs, and then it was at that point that they tried to pretend like these two women were the reason why people accepted and were start wearing these colored wigs, when people, black women have been wearing all these different colored wigs for so many years, adding all these different colored blues, pinks, purples, greens in their braids and stuff for so long, and that all the only thing they considered that to be was ghetto in hood. So yeah, there's that. Much love to your chat. They're going through the struggles that we have to go through. I who is they? I I'm sorry, I'm lost. I find it offensive. They're having eye surgery, nose surgery, etc. Yes, they have. I know that now. I know they've been having this eye surgeries to get the slant out of their eyes, and the to open their eyes up and make themselves look more alert. But you know, that's what they say. I disagree with it. It's cultural appropriation. Okay. Hello, okay. Hello you. Okay. Let me see what else you guys are saying. It's the last comment about Bo Derek. Okay. They're going through hair struggles that we go through, so I'm here for it. I don't know if it's a hair struggle or is it a way to just do you know, to not have the hair that they always had. A lot of people have gone over to Asian countries, and like some of these people who don't live in the major cities, who lives in villages and stuff, they are so amazed to see black skin, amazed to see black hair, want to touch the black skin. And some black people are quite offended at that. Like I'm not a museum piece, and they just like in awe, let me touch you, or don't even ask and just walk up to you and touch you. So you guys say that some people say that they don't have a problem with it, and some people say that it's cultural appropriation. Okay. Now, what is UNC girl Bad Weave saying in Murtney that you would agree with? Be careful. She ain't saying that. I can't find it. I can't find what she said. Okay, here it is. I don't like it because these people are the ones that said we shouldn't wear our natural hair for job schools, but here we are. Thank you. Thank you. We can't even get the Crown Act. It's the fact that we even have to have the Crown Act signed into law so your kids won't get expelled from school because of their natural hairstyles. Because they say that you look unkept and unprofessional if you wear your hair in a hairstyle that is natural to what grows out of your head. See, that is the point of it. Now, we becomes palatable when it's someone else doing something that comes natural to you. Thank you. That's thank you, thank you, thank you. The fact that we have to have a Crown Act to protect women or men or children from being losing their jobs, losing their employments, not being considered for employment because they wear natural hairstyles. Can you read Lynn's comment? She's been asking. Let me see. Where's Lynn? Could you read my comment, please? Okay, let me see. I'm sorry for missing you, Lynn, but I be running my mouth and I miss so many comments and uh I don't see your comment, Lynn. Lynn, can you retype your comment if it's not too much to ask? I cannot find it. Oh, it's way up here. I see another. Can you read my comment? Here we go. Okay, here it is. Not to change the subject, did you and the chat hear Piece's sermon this morning talking about Mary couldn't get pregnant because she was barren? Mary was a virgin. Thank God. That was God plan. Oh no, I did not hear that. No, I did not hear that. No, I did not hear that. Am I surprised? No, not surprised. Was that a conspiracy lie? That must have been a conspiracy lie. Kenna, we are the what? Precipi? I don't know what that is. Of WW. Our people need not worry. We have a significant role to play. I believe that's my theory. I don't know what you're talking about, J Truth. They say that I'm uneducated, but I do not. I don't know what you're talking about. I missed the first part of that. Now on the topic specifically, for the Crown Act, I agree on why you want my hairstyles now. Yes, I agree as well. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. You think so? Okay. So, yeah, those are some of the things that I wanted to talk about. And let me see. Oh, I didn't invite anybody up. You're more than welcome. If you have something to say that I haven't hit on, you're more than welcome to hit the link and say your part. Say what your stance is on anything. Hey, Hypnotic Touch, how are you? Okay, the link is in the chat. I'm typing with my left thumb. Okay, I do that sometimes. I understand. Okay, so we have that going on. So how do you guys you feel that that's cultural appropriation? So now, of course, it has been said that well, you guys shouldn't be offended because you go from this and then you do this. You guys do your own process and then you do this and then you do this. So why are you guys offended when you guys are doing these types of things? Because like the crown that lets you know that in many cases you have to do those things to be employable, to get jobs, to move around freely, and be paid and educated. So they want to omit the fact that this is the reason in many cases why people are doing that. But there is some people who it amazes me how some people don't know how to actually style, comb, and take care of their natural hair in the process of taking care of hair that is bought and paid for. So I am not going to pretend like I don't understand how some women don't know how to take care of their actual natural hair. So what do you guys have to say about that? Most women do it because they think that it looks pretty. Okay. I've been natural, maybe 17, 18 years now. So I wear my hair natural. I style my hair natural. Yeah, if I blow my hair out and do a high press, I do, I'm versatile. I know how to take care of my hair. And it's unfortunate. Safety straps and a kickstand. Okay, so is that Brian? There's no safety belts, seat belts, or safety straps in my chat, Brian. So you might want to find another place if you need a safe spot. Some women need to learn how to take care of their natural hair. I definitely agree with that. Some women more buy more products and spend more time working on their hair apparatus than they do and actually look how long Tracy has been wearing those funky braids. Like, I mean, like we know Tracy is a hairdresser who was a former wig wearer, and we've seen her hair look in various forms of being matted. So it just appears like some people care more about the hair apparatus than they do their natural hair. So, what do you guys think about that? Anybody want to say anything? Hey, Mahia, how you doing? Good to see you, Mahia. Why did you come over there in Ness's chat and start all that commotion, Mahia? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. And I tried to forewarn you, Mahia, about the messiness that is over here, but you just wouldn't listen. Fuck you mean? Who you talking to, J Truth? J Truth getting in somebody's ass. I wear my hair like Shirley from What's Happening. I wear my hair in various styles, and in all the preparation and the care for the hair that you must wear out. I think it's very important that we as women also take care of the hair for whatever reason you're wearing a wig, a weave, or whatever. Don't forget to take care of your real hair. Let me put the banner up. I have somebody who's coming up, so let me put the banner up. J Truth,
Yeah, what's up?
what's going on, J Truth?
You got a problem with Florida Evans? That's how my shit look like right now.
Who you talking to? You
Whoever
talking to
got a
somebody in the
whoever
chat?
got a problem with short, tight froze.
Girl, no. Did you hear me say I wear my hair natural? Oh, you just talking mess, huh?
Yeah, I just come in here talk some shit. I think
No,
whoever
I
asked me
see.
about our hair need to mind their damn business. What's up with that?
I agree. I definitely agree. And I don't think that we should be losing jobs or people get sent home with notes from school saying that our hair is not within the guidelines. Well, how come your guidelines don't include hair of every person that goes to your school? Why do we have to fall into the guidelines of hairstyles that don't represent us? So, what do you
You
say
know
about
what?
that?
Uh I I guess I'm a little bit older now and I used to care. There used to be a thing with me. I used to worry about the whole, worry about the microaggressions, worry about my hair, worry about code switching. And I guess I got older and I stopped caring. I
Hmm.
really stopped caring about how I present. I have strong work ethics and I didn't want to be presented as the angry black woman. But I use that to my
Angry
advantage.
black woman.
I do not give a damn. And I wholeheartedly take that to my advantage. Yeah, I don't care. my hair is healthy, is nice, and I mentor some of the young ladies, especially when they come in the workforce. Listen, get that out of your head. Come in, learn your job, perform to that. If anything, I tell them, hey, those weaves or whatever is all down your back, all that other shit. Look, mama, come in here. You're gonna be graded on how well you perform. Get all that other crap out your
Not how
head.
well you look.
You know,
Hmm.
so
I know.
that's how you want to present yourself to the world anyway. Ain't no liberation with these long weaves and how you freak and everything else and all the others. Get that out of your head, is your
And these,
ideas, what you have to contribute to the world. So that's just what I tell the young ladies that I mentor to. And do not worry about all that uh being the angry black woman. Hell, that's an emotion. Sometimes you're gonna be angry and frustrated at work, but come in there, have strong work ethics, and get the job done. Nobody can take that away from you. Get your education. No one can take that away from you. These are the things in life that you accomplish. But all that hair and all that other bullshit, fuck it. Come and just
hmm,
get the job
yes,
done. You see what I'm saying? Those are the things that people put on you to stop you in life. Those are hurdles. Fuck it. That's a trick bag. Get out of it. So,
yes,
but
yes,
yeah,
yes, it
girl,
is.
I like looking like
Now,
Shirley from What Happening.
hmm,
What's up?
now, have you, Choreo lover, have you, you wanted to join in on this? But I want to ask J Truth, have you had any problems with your natural hair as far as your employment?
No, none of
Oh,
my military service. You know what? To be honest, when I used to try to, when I thought that way of like having the straight hair and the perms and stuff like that, it actually got in my way. Because I actually had to run and do all that other stuff and the upkeep of it, and it
hmm,
was too much. But once I started, hey, I'm confident in myself. I'm confident, and then I'm around. I was around a whole bunch of men. If
right.
if they weren't trying to hunt you and all that other stuff, that's not what I'm trying to present here anyway. I'm trying to advance. I'm trying to grow in a professional sense. So, fuck all that, guys. Just what I have to
Okay.
offer to the table. You know what I'm saying? Program manager. It's a tough field to get into. So my hair was the last thing that I had to worry about. You get what I'm saying?
I,
I think it was
I
more or less
understand. I definitely
what
understand.
I put on myself. And if it was unkept, you talk to the young ladies, hey, put it in a nice bun. Uh, two French rolls to the back. Sister, we're gonna get that together and let's get to work. That's it.
Hmm.
And
Choreo lover, what you got to add to this?
Well, first of all, how you guys doing?
hey Corio, what's
Hey,
up,
Hey, and
girl?
hey, and J Truth, did you say hunch? Did you say they was trying to
hunch,
hunch? Okay,
hunch.
Absolutely. I mean,
I'm
They,
I guess
done.
it wouldn't be a guy if they didn't try, but
I'm
that's when you
done.
gotta put your
Yeah.
foot down and tell them, hey, this ain't what we're doing. I'm here to get my money just like you are. Get the hell
Mm,
on.
hmm,
you on a roll. I just really came up here to ask you, like, Girl, I had a great idea to put the membership link in your chat or in your description box, so
oh,
it's easier to
yes,
get
it's
to.
in my
Because
description box.
I looked, I didn't
Uh,
see it, but okay, I'll look again.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I thought it was in my description box. How did you guys find my membership link? Those of you who joined. Oh no, it's at the bottom. You can join the tab at the bottom of the chat box.
I couldn't do that. I have my phone.
No.
I have an Apple phone, and I think
Oh,
Google
okay.
makes
It's
it
different.
difficult.
It's different.
Yeah.
You're right.
Um,
I would definitely have that on there for next, and I'll put it in the description box. Thank
okay.
you for reminding me about that. I
Sure.
appreciate that.
But
Now,
to
have you
get
had any issues
Go
about
ahead.
this hair thing? And what do you think about the hair thing?
Well, I was addicted to the creamy white crack hair crack for a long, long time. And so I think maybe about 10 years ago, I started growing my hair out so I could do what they called back then the big chop. And the only
Uh-huh.
thing that I regret, I tried all these high priced hair products. I spent so much money on hair products. And I just want to let people out there who might be thinking about it, it doesn't take all that. um the higher end hair products, the lower, like the Cantus, which are considered mid price range, they're just as
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
or even better than the higher price ones. So please don't spend a ton of money going through a whole bunch of different products. And that's really the only complaint I have. I never had a problem on my job. um
Oh, okay.
I think it's, to me it's easier. I know a lot of people think that
Hmm.
um natural hair is harder. It is some work, but I think it looks prettier on black women. And I love it. I loved when my curls really start taking their own form, and I was
Hmm.
shocked at how curly my hair actually was. So I think natural hair is a great thing. I don't know if that's what you wanted to hear, but
Ye-
yeah,
No, I
yes,
just
ma'am.
want to hear your experience.
yeah, but
Go
yeah,
ahead, J. True.
yeah,
Yes, I was just agreeing. Yes, ma'am. And I don't want to say like it isn't a thing because I have heard of some people being tried in that way. It has to be a thing, but I believe people know who to kind of try to certain personalities to do certain things with. So I have had young ladies that come to me and they're having issues uh, with their supervisors uh for different certain different reasons or whatever, with grooming issues, and they would come to me and say, hey, can you just look over like my uniform, or will you look me up and down, am I presentable, am I it's such and such. And then I would give them a look, just a check, and nothing would be wrong. What I'm saying
Hmm.
is, I think certain people with different personalities, and then sometimes you have different supervisors. It will be something else that's going on. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes women can kind of, you have that competing thing, a little jealousy coming in, or other things will come in, and it's really not about the hair. It's just about other things going on. And, it probably is. They want them to have a more, what would you uh, what would you say? A non-urban look. Is that what they call it? With that
Right.
microaggression
Right.
bullshit, the
Hmm.
non-urban look, and then that's when
No, oh,
somebody
they
like me
kill me
come.
when they say professional. They kill me
Yeah,
when they
and
say
that's
it's
when I
not
would
professional.
I will have to come in, and I will have to, I will have to question them back. Well, you tell me what is wrong with it. Then you have to really question it, because I really want to understand. Make me understand what is wrong with her natural hair. It's clean, it's nice, it's kept, it's groomed. So you have to really make that other person tell me, explain to me, what are you trying to say? So you have to
Yeah.
advocate, learn how to advocate for yourself, or find somebody that will advocate for you as well. Because I've had that situation, not as far as much about the hair, but about certain behaviors, because they have little sneaky ways where they try to say certain things. You get what I'm saying? So I
yeah,
have to
Right.
make
Right.
them,
Exactly.
yeah, put it on paper too. I want you to write me on paper or put it in email. Let's write this up. Explain to me exactly what are you trying to say? Because I'm trying to understand. Like, I really act slow. Can you write it up with exactly what you're trying to say? What's wrong with a uniform? But what is wrong with her behavior? Can you write it out? I love to make them write it down exactly how racist or how covert you trying to be.
Yeah, it's something else.
They'll
So
change their
yeah,
tune real fast then. Okay.
because you get people to put stuff on paper. See, they hesitate. That's why they will lean towards these different policies and procedures that they put in. See, that's another thing where they try to, oh well, the policy says that your hair must be no you must wear your hair in a bun and it can't hang over your ears and this, that, and the other. Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to get you guys input on that. Madam Scorpio, thank you for becoming a member, and Sophie, thank you for becoming a member. But yeah, I so do you guys think now with the Asians doing their hair like this? Now, do you think that they would get any flack in any job that they go to if their hair is like this? Do you think they would receive the same type of critiques as black people do when they wear their hair naturally?
Absolutely not. And here's the sad thing about it. Um, oh my God, I'm so sorry. My Something's going on between my cat and my son. My cat keeps pooping in his closet. Uh, they beefing
Oh my
so bad.
goodness.
Yeah, they beefing hard. But he just sent me a picture.
Ah,
But here it is, and this is the sad part about it because you have us, right? If we could all, I know we've been saying this for years and years and years. If we could all be lockstep, right? Wouldn't that be something, right? If we could all be in agreement and say, hey, this isn't right. If this is, I just lost my train of thought. Him sending me a poop pic,
if
but you got
if we
some black.
all in agreement.
Yeah, you got some black say,
Hmm.
"Oh no, it's nothing wrong with that. That's cool." My Asian friend, no, you know what I'm saying? No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. It's we still got Asians right here. They got their own hate bill that's been written up, and we still have nothing. And then you still got Asians that's kicking our ass, and we're going and us spending money. We
Hmm.
have a problem. It's so big and it's convoluted, and it's like
Hmm.
pulling a thread. And you ask one question, and here I am. I'm talking about this, and I'm spinning it over here on that. But we can't even freaking stick together on just one goddamn topic. So, no, no,
Now
I
look at
said,
all the times. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sadly, you
I'm
don't think
sorry. I
that
know
they
it
will
sounds
be
like
treated the
I'm all
same
over
way.
the place, but
No, no,
no, I
no.
don't think so.
Because I know what you're saying. You look at
Because
the
you'll
times
have one
that you
book
have
saying, "Oh,
seen.
it's so cool. Look how cool your head." Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Mhm. Now,
If
do you
that
look
answers
at
the
how
question.
many times you've seen? Yes, that answers it. Now you've seen uh black people customers. These are customers. These are people who are spending their money uh with these beauty supply stores that when they want to return something, no exchanges, no refunds. How are you going to there was a young black girl in London who tried to return something because and she just and they wouldn't return it. She said, well, let me exchange it for something the same price. They wouldn't let her do an exchange. So they feel like they can just whatever, like that shouldn't even be a thing. Like people should be able to return and exchange your product unless it has been, opened or tampered with or used, of course. But this dude totally physically assaulted her. We look at how many times we see uh videos and boycotts, different nail salons where Asian men have brutalized customers, accusing them of attempting to steal and all these types of things of these beauty supplies that they boycotted. Because I remember the one where the little girl had walked out with a dollar thing and her mother didn't even know she had it, and this man physically assaulted her, and they wanted a boycott of it. But what they did was they had a sale and the line was around the building for
You see how
people
sick.
who would not support it. Yes.
Yeah. I think
Corey, a lover,
oh,
what do you have to say?
well, when I read the article, this has been about maybe 2 years ago, about the Asians getting their hair, you know, cultural. I don't know. Anyway, um, it was mostly the rapper the kids over there that like hip hop. So they consider that a fringe group. So it's not,
Mhm.
the mainstream young men aren't doing it. It's the fringe, quote unquote, urbanized Asian kids over there. So I don't know exactly. I felt some type of way when I read it. Excuse me, I had throat surgery, so forgive me. I know I sound crazy.
Forgive you
Well, I'm
for what?
glad
Are
you're
you
up here
okay?
talking. I'm glad you up here talking. You sound
Yeah,
good if you
yeah, I
had
had,
throat surgery.
yeah, but yeah. So I remember when I read that, I felt some type of way because the interviewer, they were just trying to talk like American rappers over here, and it was just a total appropriation, and I didn't like it. But you notice Asians here in America aren't doing that. The
Mm,
closer they are
no.
to Anglos, they're not going to
Yes.
do that over here.
You got that right because yeah, I have never maybe that's why it surprised me so much because I'm
Yeah,
like, what? Because they want they want the proximity to whiteness because they
exactly.
know what privileges are, there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
exactly.
right.
See, and they're what is it? Is it called
Homogeny.
homogenous
Mhm.
society over there where they could
Mhm.
get away with a lot of things because they really honestly there's no Anglos to get close to. All they do is have the color, like they want to be, like kabuki, and you know what I mean, the lighter the skin and stuff. But other than that, they can do what they want to do really, and they don't get completely ostracized. Whereas if they start doing that here, yeah, it would be over. And I think their families would disown them and have a problem with it too. Because I had a girlfriend back in the day, and she told me she liked this black guy, right, at school.
Mhm.
And her parents had a fit. You hear me? And she said, "Yeah, I'm only allowed to date Asian men, and I'm only allowed to date Asian and white men. They prefer Asian first, and then if I fall in love or a white man, or I start dating a white guy, that's okay." She said, "But never a black guy." So,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never forgotten that, and that's why I just have a real problem with Asians over there doing that because I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that just stuck with me. It just stuck with
Well,
me.
your experiences are where you get your ideas from and stuff and you can't like not your personal experiences. So yeah, I definitely agree and I understand exactly what you're saying.
Hmm. Yeah, it's they're a lot. You know, the Asian community is a lot. I was driving through uh the hood. The see,
Hmm.
to me, you got the hood is different than uh like brick. The brick ghetto. You know what I'm saying? I,
Hmm.
I consider
Right.
those two separate things, the hood and the ghetto. So I was driving through the hood, my people, love my people, and there's a big liquor store there, huge. And it used to be white owned. And when I popped in there, I get, these Asians have uh bought it. Girl,
Hmm.
they got, that hard white plastic. It's clear, not white,
Uh-huh.
but it's clear.
Plexiglass.
Well, it's like a material, though, like a hard plastic, but it's clear.
Oh, okay.
They have put that up all over the store.
Oh, you mean in the bins where you have to reach in and get the whatever you're buying.
Yeah, they don't have the shelves. They have it all blocked off now. You have to
Girl.
ask them for everything. I was like, but wonder if there's a new flavor of liquor or something. You can't even peruse. They won't allow you back there. And I was just like, you know what? I'm good. I'll go someplace else. And I wish our people would do that more. And,
I do too.
just stop. Even they've got the market cornered on hair stores, but at least go to one where they at least act halfway decent.
I
Don't
agree.
keep going to the ones that disrespect us. You
Hmm.
know?
I definitely agree with that. I definitely
Yeah.
agree with you on that. So, uh,
Me.
Kina said, "Why does Jeannie Ma come to mind?" So remember Jeannie Ma, she married Jeezy and they
Yeah.
had a baby together. And I found it odd that they said it's reports that say that she moved her mom in, first of all, and we all know her mom is a real overbearing person from seeing
Yeah.
her on the
Yeah.
real, and they thought that it was like real cute and funny that she was overbearing, but I can't imagine trying to be the head of a household and having to bow down to what her mom think is right in a new marriage. Uh, the fact that they were reportedly only teaching their daughter to speak Vietnamese in a mixed household, that sound real odd to me, because the mom was insistent that she wanted the granddaughter to know Vietnamese culture. But what about the other side of her own culture? And they left it upon Jeezy to introduce that culture to her. Well, how come it wasn't more well rounded to me? That sounds real strange to me. You have any opinion, Corio?
It's very strange. Her mom, I used to watch the real long time ago when it was like maybe the first two or three seasons. And her mom was a
Uh
lot.
huh.
And not only did Jeannie Mai move her mom in, she moved her brother in as well.
Sure did.
And
Now, now he's outnumbered in his own home.
exactly, her mother, I can imagine she probably walked into the bedroom anytime she felt like it, just the most. And a man likes to feel like that's his castle. A woman may run
Now,
the inside, but in his mind, it's his castle. And you have another, even just having another man live in your house.
but there was an actual period of time that Jeannie Ma had reported to her mom that her cousin had inappropriately touched her, and Jeannie, the mother, did not believe her. And this is what I've read, allegedly, that the mother did not believe her, and that's why Jeannie Ma and her mother were estranged for like 10 or so years, where Jeannie Ma didn't even have anything to do with her own mother because her mother didn't believe her when she told her this. So now you're moving your brother into this man's house. I read some things that allegedly Jeannie Ma's mother had went into his closet and rearranged his closet. Like, bitch, are you serious? Like, what were you just rearranging my closet, or were you going through my clothes? Were you going through my things? Like, nobody likes their things to be gone through like that. That is
See,
crazy.
see, I knew she was the type that would just walk in your bedroom and do stuff. Yeah, she's just Jeannie. She was married to the Caucasian man first.
And she would not give him a baby. He
Yeah,
wanted a child. She didn't want a child. No, no, no. But as soon as she married this dude, she popped that baby right on out.
yeah. What do you think that's about?
I
What?
think that's about him having more monetary assets than her. The same reason I think while she is fighting the prenup that she signed, and of all the people who, you look at Nicole Murphy, who had all them kids by Eddie Murphy, was married to him. You look at like so many black women who if they have a prenup, it's locked up. And if a black man is married to a non-black woman, these prenuptial agreements are thrown out in so many instances because
Right.
they are allowing for another race to profit upon this black earned cash.
Right. And I'm wondering on what grounds she feels she can break the prenup. You
That's
know,
gonna be interesting.
yeah, because she's going to get a lot. First of all, she's a millionaire in her own right.
Hmm.
Secondly, you're going to get nice child support. So, and she had a home before she married him because I used to watch her YouTube channel. And
Right.
so I'm just wondering on what grounds does she feel she can break that prenup? Because it's not like she was just a trophy wife that he met at some basketball party, basketball players party, and she has money of her own. She's set. So yeah, that's very interesting. But she's did you watch Jeezy and Nia Long's interview Nia Long interview him? Did
Yeah, I did watch that, and I see. I'm not familiar with Jeezy prior to this Jeannie Ma situation.
mm-hmm.
That's just me. I wasn't real. I just hear things about. Well, he didn't want to take care of his other kids, and I don't know all the details or anything about that. And of course, he didn't put it that way when he was talking about his kids. So, I have heard things about I think he has a kid by Keisha Cole, or he dated Keisha Cole. Does he have a kid by Keisha Cole as well?
I don't
Can somebody in the chat if you know that? But I hear that he just used to just walk away from relationships. And he actually said that he was trying not to do that in this relationship. So thank you, Jay Truth, for coming up. Oh, you're back? Okay. Yeah, so what do you know about Jeezy prior to this relationship? Anything?
just a few songs. That's it. I think I might be mixing him up because if I was in Hollywood and I was rich and young and out there, I'm telling you, the last person I'd date would be a rapper. But they cheat. Ugh. But I think didn't he have a woman where uh, I don't know. I'll just say I know a few songs, and I've heard that he's doggish. You know what I mean? He just from
Hmm.
woman to woman to woman. But I'm not sure who the women are. Were they popular? I don't even know how many kids he has outside of the one he has with Jeannie Mai. I don't even know that. But
Okay. Now, Florida Bay said they dated, but no baby together. Him and Keisha Cole.
okay.
I do know he has at least two kids from two different women, and
Oh,
it seems like that they were struggling to get him to participate in his fatherhood. That's all I know. I know limited stuff about GZ. I'm gonna really tell you. So the most I've learned is about this divorce, and he seemed like a well-rounded person. Like he was doing some work to on himself when in the Nia Long interview. So I don't know where he would be coming from to get to where he's at. If there was a big improvement, you see what I'm saying? I can't.
yes,
I
yes.
can't call it. I
I
can just
can't.
call him from where he at.
What do you think about him having all these problems? And I don't know the race of the other women he has the children with. I'm thinking they're probably, you know, black. But
They're black.
what do you? Yeah. What do you think about him? Not having issues with taking care of the kids, being in their lives, for what you just said. But he meets Jeannie Mai. He wipes her up.
Uh huh.
Do you? I sometimes I just don't understand men. What was it about her?
What I
What I
think
mean?
is
Because you left her.
what I think is, but he was willing to marry her. Yeah, but they got together
Yeah,
during the coronavirus, and a lot of people who were huddled up with each other and thought that and the world was shut down, thought that we got through this, we can make it. And then as soon as the world opened back up, they was like, oh, I'm out of this marriage. So there's that. We got to take into account that. Now that was a real thing too. So
right.
what I think is that they said something about him growing up, spending some time in either Japan or China or something in his youth. I don't know if his one of his parents was in the military, and that he was around Asian girls a lot, and he loved Asian girls because of that experience of him growing up. That's what I heard, allegedly. So do you think it could be that? But then he came back and he was popping babies and black girls and then disrespecting them. I don't know. And he had a real strained relationship, I think, with his mother and
Yeah.
his father.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't call it.
I don't understand it either, but I always think that it's really interesting when a black man has a ton of babies by black women, but when but will marry a woman
Will
outside.
wife up another race.
Exactly. It's very interesting to me. But
But the bottom line is this still didn't work out. I
it,
mean, and
yeah,
he was the one who left the relationships.
yeah,
But
it,
I think that he's gonna be more financially, because he was married to her and because she's fighting this prenuptial agreement. It's going to be more hurtful to him financially than these relationships that he was just leaving. And it kind of puts me in the mind of 50 Cents too, who like who was really dragging his son at one point and doesn't seem to respect his fatherhood or anything like that. So I don't know. I don't know what's up with some of these young black guys.
I don't
Well,
either.
they're not that young no more. I mean, come
No,
on.
they're
Youth is
not.
not the thing.
Yeah, I had to tell my nephew. He was like, he was listening to Jay Z, and he was like, and I was, singing along, and he looked at me. He was like, "You know the words?" I was like, "Boy, he's a little bit older than your auntie." Okay, I was like,
Now,
"So you need to
yeah,
start
they like
tripping." Yeah,
listen. Now, Kina's saying that Jeezy is allegedly worth 10 million and she's worth 8 million. So they're
see what I'm saying?
about worth the same amount of money. Like, so where's the fight?
Ain't
You
that what I
know?
do? She's a woman of means. Why are you trying to break the prenup? What exactly do you want? Are you just trying to hurt him because he left you? So now you just want to hurt him? Are you listening to your mama? I mean, 8 and 10 million. You could
Yeah.
actually go without even getting child support, but that is what it is.
But
But
he wants joint custody anyway, which in joint custody situations, you pay for X amount of things and I pay for X amount of things, and
right,
it's not like, you know,
right,
like
right.
I got to pay you some money for the child support. So I don't know. It's very interesting, and they have really hushed up on the situation here lately. But I know it's going to be some more things coming out about that.
You
I
think so?
think I think she's not going to get much from him. She is fully capable of earning her keep.
I
I
agree.
and she also had to pay off her first husband. They tried to pretend
Yes,
like
she did.
she wasn't dating Jeezy when she filed for divorce from her first husband, but some outlets are saying that's a lie from the time that he first came on the show. And the thing that she said about the dark meat, she likes white meat, but oh no, dark meat is on the side. That was even prior to her getting married to, and
Um,
in saying that she like lust, like she had all this outward lust about black men, but
yeah,
no, it's white meat for me, the dark meat on the side. But then you wind up marrying a whole dark skinned, not a deeply melanated black man.
right.
It's like, girl,
She had to come back the next day because I think what's her name, the heavy set one. I think she talked.
Lonnie Love.
Lonnie
Lonnie
Love
Love.
talked to her, and the very next day, the next show, she had to come out and apologize, and it was so awkward for her because she meant what she said the day before. And so, but yeah, she tried to walk that back, but she's to me, she's always been suspect, and she did her first husband, the white guy, she had to pay him. She had to
Right.
pay him.
Sure did.
and
Yeah,
he had
they
his
ain't gonna make you pay no man for nothing.
shit. Because wasn't he at TV? He's on TV. He's some type of outdoorsman, or
I
he.
don't know what he did, but they put his name up as if he should be now. Now he is married and has several kids now. He wanted kids. He definitely wanted kids. I it's very interesting, that
Yeah.
whole little situation.
Well, if I'm remembering correctly, she made it when she talked about the divorce because she was very open about. I think because he was dating and got that woman pregnant that he was dating. She was real. See, to me, she's very spiteful because she
Ah,
was real quiet about it until it came out that his girlfriend was pregnant. Then all of a sudden, she wanted to talk about it on the show.
and
And
she would have had kids and all this type of stuff. No,
yeah,
bitch, you already said you wouldn't have had no kids. Listen, look what Keena wrote. Her first husband thanked Jeezy for taking the trash out. His words.
wow,
Wow, I didn't know
wow,
that.
wow. Yeah, I think she's doing this for spite. She's going to try to make his life hell because I think she tried to make her first husband. Like I said, once she found out he was cheating and then that woman got pregnant, oh, she used to come on that show and tell everything. Do you remember?
No,
Everything.
I didn't watch them all the time. I really
Mhm.
wasn't a fan of their show, but you know how sometimes you'll get, oh, guess what happened on the talk today, and I would see different segments and things like that. Now they're saying Jeezy's 9-year-old daughter mother's look like Bangladeshi, and her name is very difficult to pronounce, and she is in the music industry as well. But the question is he a part of their life? That's where we're having the disconnect. So yeah, it's a
Well,
lot of interesting
I'm gonna
things
tell you
going
what.
on.
If he
Okay.
has a bunch of non-black women that have his babies, yes, he's paying. If at the very least they're getting their money, they're getting their child
Mhm.
support, because
Okay.
when you go to court against a black man and you're not black, you usually get whatever you want. I hate to say that, and I know the chat is probably eating me up, but
Sure. Sure.
he's.
Look at how much money that Tiger Woods
Oh my
wife got off of him. Now
God.
they say
Mm,
they don't like people who not used to money to get money, but she won all that money from him, bought a mansion, had the mansion torn down, and built a
mm,
new mansion. So
mm,
I see. I mean, just yeah. She used to be a nanny for another golfer, and this
yeah,
is who walked away with all of this money. Look
yeah,
at Kobe Bryant's wife. All of this money is going to Mexican American heritage, where
yeah,
it's just like yeah, that was his
girl.
wife and stuff. But girl, child,
Tiger Woods went to his friend's house to visit and fell in love with his friend's help.
with the help,
With the help,
yeah.
wifed her up, and then when after she got through whooping his behind, she took all that money, all
And
of it.
it was a lot going on with that mother-in-law too, because he got sick of and he wouldn't even talk to his own mother. And then when after he died, she kicked her own mother out the house. But so it was a lot going on with her mother as well. She was living in the house talking about she was the nanny and this, that, and the other. Well, if she was living in the house and being the nanny, why, when you alone as a single person now, that she's so unbearable? Because girl, it was a lot going on with that mama too. Well,
I
Choreo lover, I hate to rush you, but I
That's
just
okay.
got my alert on my computer that my battery is about to die, and
Okay. It
I
was
just
just
want
a
to say
pleasure
that.
talking.
Yeah, what's your last word? What was your
It was a
last words?
pleasure talking to you. I always at least like to go up on my faves panel one time. So this is my one time talking to you in person, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
It's always great to see you, and it's always great to talk to you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bye
And
bye.
J Truth, I definitely appreciate you for coming up and talking with me as well. Let me see. The good news is that Vanessa and her mom don't get along. Hopefully, the daughter gets along with her. Mary Black. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Tiger Woods wanted a trophy wife, blonde and blue eyed. Yes. And yeah, it was great talking to you guys today about these things. And I thank you guys, J Truth and Choreo Lover for hitting the link. I thank UNC Girl Bad Weave, my mod, for being here. I saw Very Carey earlier. I thank all of you guys who stayed and added to the conversation. These are some different things that I'll be talking about in my membership live. I definitely want to thank all of you. I really appreciate you for joining the membership. And um, you just don't know how much I appreciate you guys. So, with that being said, I am going to wrap up now. And one last reminder about the pet competition, which would be on December, June, which we be on December 16th, right here on my channel. If you have any type of pet, as long as you can give them 3 commands and you try to get them to obey 3 commands or go through an obstacle course that has 3 challenges, you're welcome to enter the Perfect Pet Contest December 16th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on my channel. We're trying to have 3 judges, and we also are going to let the chat vote as well. So the scoring is between 1 through 4. There's 3 judges would judge 1 through 4. There would be a poll in the chat between 1 through 4, and whatever the highest number in the chat is, that's what that contestant will be given, and that will be added to the judges' total scores, and that's how we're going to be judging. Uh, my cat ratchet as hell. Listen, let me tell you something. I came up with this idea, and I'm kind of skeptical if I'm going to get my dog to go through 3 paces, my dogs to go through 3 paces. I'm trying to teach Saucy how to kiss Rascal on command, because she loves to walk up to him and give him a kiss, and it'd be looking so cute, but I'm trying to get her to do it on command. So that's it. And thank you guys for being here. Let me get off of here before my battery runs out. I appreciate you guys for coming out and chit chatting with me, and it's been great. And I hope you have a great week coming ahead. And all right, that's it. And I'll see you around the YouTube streets. Thank you very much. Bye bye.